Oh yeah. We gonna open up and talk. What we gonna open up and
Yo.
talk about? We
Yeah,
talking about the
but-
Ben Simmons not going for James Harden trade?
Yes, but welcome. That's exactly what we want to talk about. Welcome to this Philly Uncensored Sports Podcast, Spotify, YouTube, and Facebook.
Twitter.
Yeah. By the way,
Mm-hmm.
this deal keeps surfacing. It's been surfacing for a minute. This supposed Harden for Ben trade. Supposedly, at one point they were saying that Morey wasn't including Ben and B. Now they're saying it's a possibility.
Guess what? Morey just came out about a half hour before we came on and said again, Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid will not be traded.
Okay, so why is Woj getting reports saying that they are considering Ben Simmons?
All I know is
he don't want to hurt Ben's feelings.
the Sixers came out and said Ben Simmons is not on the table.
Listen. Woj is going to say this. I mean, of course, Morey and I'm going to say this. Woj got the inside. He know what's going on. Somebody is telling Woj what the real deal is going inside their little huddle they got.
How about maybe the Sixers throw that out there so that they could raise the price for anybody trying to get Harden. So now if you want to get Harden, they like, oh, listen, the Sixers offering Ben. So now you got to come with something better than that.
Why do Sixers care about Houston?
Huh? Not Houston, but you got the Nets, you got Miami, you got the Bucks. I think you got all these teams in our conference that's talking about getting them.
Okay. Why would you try to give up a 30? You want a 31-year-old out of shape person who can shoot, who you paired him with every single superstar.
Harden's out of shape.
Did you see
he
him?
He looked like Rick Ross out there.
Yo, he came in there looking like Jason Peters.
Hold on. Y'all watched Harden the last 10 years?
Yeah.
He always looked like that.
No.
Yeah, honestly though, in the bubble, he looked a little bit heftier in the bubble.
Here's the thing, though.
This year coming in was the thinnest Harden probably ever was. Harden always is husky. Always.
That ain't
true. No, he ain't never looked like this. Hey, we all been watching them. It's not
I go pull up the John when every year I think he come to the camp, they talk about he overweight. Almost every time the season start, Harden overweight. That's always the talk about Harden. He a husky basketball player. He put on weight easy like Wayne.
Well, Daryl Morey.
I will not confirm nor deny said accusations.
He said cheeseburger, he gained like 3 pounds, man. You can't hit on the ball. Like my thing is with Harden with the whole age thing. I mean, that would play a little bit of a factor in my mind, but at the same time, I mean, Ben is Ben, bro. This game showed Doc, it showed Morey, Sam Cassell, Danny Green. Boy, he ain't changing. He's not changing who he is.
But you're saying that
his spots remain that of a leopard.
Doc came in when he got the job, said he's not worried about Ben Simmons shooting.
He said that.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Don't believe
but
that.
This is what you saying what they know and what they say. I'm telling you what they said. This is what they're saying. They're saying they're not trading Ben and Embiid, and they're saying, and he said he could work the same way Sam Perkins said, what's the name ain't shoot either. Rondo, even don't like that comparison, but Sam Perkins, who played with Rondo, said Rondo, we ain't expect Rondo to shoot.
I watched Rondo. He would shoot the open jump shot. He might not hit it, but he was open. He'd shoot it. I watched them Boston championship runs. I was hyped off the fact that they traded and got the big 3 with Garnett and Ray Allen. I watched them Jones. He would shoot when he was open. It's not the
anything's possible.
It's not the same. I'm not trying to hear that, man.
So anything's possible that Ben gonna shoot the ball, huh, Wayne?
My thing is,
I told you I don't care if he shoots as long as they win.
A perimeter player who does not shoot the ball is unprecedented. Nobody really knows how to handle this. You can try to say I'm cool with that.
What makes him a perimeter player?
Because he plays.
He's a guard.
But this is the new wave of the NBA. You got a lot of position.
Yeah, the new wave is shooting the ball.
No, it is. But you also have a lot of guys that play like it's not the traditional. Your point guard brings the ball up and distributes and shoots, and your two guards shoot. Like you got it's different. Like you got big men that's like you got some big men that's the shooters on the teams.
So after Ben brings said ball down.
Okay,
he's going to switch to the forward, or who's going to become the guard at that point?
So this
we got a lot of shooters.
Depending on how they run the play.
We got. Here's the thing: we got shooters and we got scorers. We got Milton Shake, and we also got the young boy Tyrese. I think he's going to be a baller. I think he's a scorer. Those two are scored. Then you got the shooters with Danny Green, and then you got Steph Curry. So we and then we got some other young boys out there. So we have shooters, we have scores.
I don't get why do y'all think Ben is so important to a run on this team and he doesn't shoot the ball. He's not a dude like Ben Simmons. I'll be honest with you. I mean, you can a dude like Ben Simmons to me without shooting the ball is not as important to this team as y'all make it out to be.
So if you're talking about somebody that can play deep, still average 8 assists or 7 assists.
You can easily replace Ben with Shake Milton, and it will be the same, if not better.
No, Shake Milton not giving you 8 rebounds.
Actually,
and he might not even give you 7 assists.
We did replace Ben with Shake Milton last year.
First of all, Ben needs
but wait, this
rebounds a little bit for Gazy though.
But how is it for Gazy?
I mean, I'm not saying it's for. It is a little for Gazy, and it's not as important.
Like Westbrook's triple double.
No, it ain't the same.
It is because he lingered around. Remember, he tried to grab.
Okay, that happened 4 years ago. Come on,
all right, wait a minute. Now this is my point about that, right? I get what y'all saying, right?
Same story.
I get what y'all saying about
he grabbed Embiid's rebound and took it from me.
Same story.
It's the same story. It's what happened one time.
I get what y'all say about a point guard not shooting, but this is my all right. So that's just like when people are saying, "Well, move Ben to the power forward." What difference does it make what position you list him as if his job is going to still be the same? Dribble the ball up. If you got the fast break, you dribble up and set up on the fast break. If it's not there, then you get in the half court set. You're not the shooter. I seen them using Ben more in the post. Like when he got the smaller guards on him, send him down there in the post.
He looks terrible in the post. Did you see him against that Boston game? Don't tell me when he looked good in the post, that Boston game.
I don't know.
I mean, he can't finish at the rim unless he's dunking.
He don't have no turnaround shot.
He didn't finish at the rim this game and hit 4 for 5 free throws.
No, he doesn't finish at the rim consistently well. He doesn't. Like he could give you every now and then.
He missed a lot of layups this game that just passed.
Huh?
He missed a lot of layups this game that just passed.
No, he didn't take many.
You know, most people that play against the play him.
I swore we was blowing him out when Ben was in the game though.
He didn't. No, that was
the second unit.
Oh, that was Embiid.
As soon as Joel Embiid came out the game, they started.
Yeah, because Embiid is the beast on the team. We know this.
Yeah, and we don't need. That's what I'm saying. That we don't. Ben is not as important as y'all think he is.
Why Harden then? Tell me why Harden.
Because Harden will give you buckets when it's time to get buckets.
Yeah, he does that all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah, he do.
And the success rate
in the playoffs too. Yeah, he does. Yeah,
for the most part.
Hold on. Wayne, you act like he loses. He actually won a lot of playoff games.
My thing is,
he won a lot of playoffs.
So let's not act like the playoffs being a top seed and they continue.
Don't act like he don't win playoff games. There's only one person that wins the title.
They go in as top seed a lot of times as one of the top seeds and lose.
Everybody try to come at Houston or Harden for losing. Who is he losing to? That's the question you got to ask yourself. He lost
Hall of
3 straight years to Golden State with Kevin Durant. Who beat them? Nobody. That's who. Not even LeBron James couldn't beat Golden State with Kevin Durant. So y'all, and then the next year, last year, he lost to LeBron and AD in the bubble. So y'all acting like this boy.
So wait. Durant was in Golden State for 3 years?
Yeah.
He got hurt the 1 year, remember? And they lost to Toronto.
Oh yeah,
they won 2.
No. You're right. I forgot about the last year because he got hurt. You're right.
Remember, he got them 2 MVPs.
No. I know that, but I forgot because I'm thinking like, dang, like how many? But I forgot he got hurt last year.
And then the 4th year they lose to LeBron and AD. So it's like he got there. I mean, he got not last year, just the bubble. They went to the 2nd round.
How did he perform? How did he perform in those against the top competition in the playoffs?
I mean, he always do what he do. I mean, he averaged probably 30 or something a game.
What he do? What the fake like call now? All of a sudden you see this will get me. Now all of a sudden you so hype up. Except for when we was watching Harden, I'm talking about all the points he scored. He always flopping around begging for foul calls in the playoffs. So this is what you want to.
No, he do. Yes,
that's what you want to hear.
My thinking over Ben. Yes, I would take him over Ben.
But then you're also meaning that he has the ball in his hand over Embiid.
No. Not all the time, when necessary. I mean, listen, he got a better coach. Just like y'all saying with Ben, he gonna get coached better than he did with Brett. Why can't Doc coach Harden better than he was with D'Antoni?
I mean, I like Harden.
That system they was playing.
I just don't believe in subtracting from my team and putting another piece. I'm like, if you're gonna build on it. If I got two supposed to be my 2 young superstars in waiting. I'm going to build a.
Ben's not a superstar. That's what we have to come to the realization.
The whole process
maybe not
getting talent.
No. He's not.
He's a superstar.
Not a superstar, and will never be a superstar. He won't.
Okay. He's only 24. In this new NBA, a lot of these players don't start showing signs till after a few years in the league.
He'll have the same game at 28. And what are a lot of these players that you're talking about? Most young superstars show that they're superstars at least their second or third year in the league. I mean, look at Donovan Mitchell. Look at the bull from Denver. Look at D Wade. Even go back as far as D Wade. D Wade first year in the league.
Wait. What bull from Denver?
Which one? The bull.
How many years he been in the league?
Jamal Murray.
What makes him a superstar?
I say he's showing superstar potential.
So what? The couple games in the playoffs,
and last year. He boosted.
So hold on. So,
no. I'm just asking because I know he only averages like 18 points a game.
Because we got to remember that's when Paul George started showing he was a superstar in the playoffs against LeBron. It was only them couple games. He hit a game winner, and everybody was like, "Paul George is the next one." He started showing he was a superstar in the playoffs too. So.
Ben Simmons is a walking triple-double. And he
with 10, 10, and 10?
So I mean, I can't call Ben
he's the primary defender on the superstars of the other team when we
Draymond Green. Would you call Draymond Green a superstar?
Ben is a glorified Draymond Green.
He's not Draymond.
That's what Ben Simmons is.
Well, then
what's Draymond Green stats against Ben Simmons stats?
Draymond Green brings the ball up for Golden State.
Does he score as much as Ben?
Draymond Green.
No, Draymond
but Draymond shoots, but does he score as much as Ben?
No, because he got two 20-point scores. Well, he had 3 20-point scores on his team.
And when they wasn't there, he was invisible. He was invisible. He didn't step up and take over and do this, that, and the other.
The offensive games is pretty much the same.
Okay, but Ben Simmons the same person when Embiid was out. Ben Simmons was beating the Lakers and dropping all these points and stuff like that.
All right, let me ask y'all, are y'all concerned with the rumors that came out with James Harden this week where they say that he missed a lot of team meetings? He would call in sick because he'd be at the strip joint in Las Vegas and in Atlanta.
I ain't worried about that. That's what they do.
It was a hit job, but definitely was a hit smear job that was done. And probably coming from within. They had a lot of quotes. They said the reason why Russell Westbrook wanted out was because he wasn't committed to like getting in shape and playing the right way and everything. And
Russell Westbrook need to go somewhere and retire.
but his action is, is even though it may be exaggerated, there's some truth in what was being said.
Oh yes, it's some truth to that. What I don't like is him begging for Russell Westbrook and for them to make all these trades and up pretty much put their whole franchise in upheaval and then talk about I went out. That's nutty to me. You don't do that to a team. You don't give them to mortgage their whole future pretty much, or a good portion of it.
Like 3 or 4 picks.
Didn't they get him Melo too? Didn't they bring in Melo? They've been bringing a lot of players to play.
A lot of people
for Harden.
Yeah, I mean, to me that's nutty. Like, and
I don't think it was about the players. I think it was more for coaching. I think they should have changed the coach sooner.
I agree with that too. Basketball. But now you saying, it was between them. The rumor has it they kind of agreed that they couldn't play together. Like they homies, but we can't ball together. So now that went through or that fell through, now you want to roll on the team that you made, give all this stuff up. To me, that's nutty.
He had to get rid of Chris Paul, then Westbrook. They gave him Dwight Howard at some point. He had a big man. They got rid of Capella. I mean.
Okay, let me ask y'all. You all think him and B can play together?
And B's gonna be mad. He's gonna be real upset because he's ball dominant as is James Harden.
I think they can play together.
And B,
how B personality is. B loves the attention.
Yeah, I agree. But guess what? Jimmy was getting a lot of attention when he was here. Did B hate on Jimmy?
Jimmy got a different personality.
But I'm just saying,
Jimmy had to stroke his ego. He had to stroke his ego.
Has Bede ever hated on his teammate?
Jimmy did stroke his ego a little bit. Jimmy was like, "Yo, we need you, big dog."
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you like this: Harden will set Bede up. Remember how Harden, a boy like Capella, who not on Bede level, he used to set Capella up with a lot of oops.
And Bede used to set JJ up. Exactly. So now you talking about putting the two better halves of that.
He set Harden up. Harden set Bede up with a lot of stuff, and like Wayne said, vice versa. but I could see him open up.
But y'all still want Ben.
My thing, that's what get me mad. That's what get me mad about the reason, because all the attention that Harden will draw, you couldn't double B. At that point, if you try to double B, Harden to kill you. If you try to double Harden, B gonna kill you.
You can't double B now.
Yes, you can, because you can sag off of Ben Simmons.
What, did they double? How did they go to in other games?
Remember
You talking about preseason?
Hold on.
But y'all want to bring up preseason talking about Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons the same Ben. You don't bring up preseason if you're going to talk about Ben.
Because certain things.
Don't bring up preseason to bring up
because
your point.
certain things you can figure out in preseason. You don't specifically scout and play D in preseason, but you can see somebody's game.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
Who would you rather see on D? Who would you rather have Ben Simmons D up on Kevin Durant? Would you rather see him D up?
All I know is Tatum was struggling against Ben, and he wasn't struggling against everybody
Kevin
else.
Durant is in our division. So Big Ben going up against Kevin Durant versus James Harden going up against Kevin Durant. I like to match up.
Tatum lit the Sixers up last year without Ben in there.
That's what I like our chances.
That's what you got, Mike Scott and Wayne.
Mike, man, if you don't go, Mike Scott ain't no great defensive player.
Tatum's Mike off.
And that's what you got the young boy Thibault for.
Thibault.
And how did Thibault do last playoffs against Boston?
He a young bull. He got more time on his belt.
What like 2 months?
Yeah, that's a lot. Hold up. So y'all, hold on.
A whole nother year.
This would crack
it ain't a whole nother. The bubble was like 2 months ago.
But they had a year playing.
Bruh, I'm talking about the series they just played like 2 months ago. So you telling me he gonna strap them down now when he couldn't do it 2 months ago?
He had
These
a bad
2 months passed. What?
He had a bad coach.
Oh, he had a bad coach. There's some truth to that. But so in 2 months, now he's gonna be strapping up Tatum and Jaylen Brown and all them who was lighting the Sixers up.
First of all,
hold on. Hold on. Let's stop acting like Ben's a strapper, because if you look at Kawhi was killing him when we played him in Toronto. So let's stop acting like Ben's a strapper, because Kawhi was getting all his points on Ben. So stop it.
He wasn't getting all his points.
Sit here and not act like that.
He wasn't getting all his points on
most
Ben.
of them.
And
he
made Van Fleet disappear. Van Fleet was irrelevant.
Van Fleet is 5'6".
Doesn't matter, but he's the point guard going up against another point guard, and he shut him down.
No, he's supposed to be guarding Kawhi, but he ran and guarded Van Fleet instead.
No, because Jimmy had Kawhi.
He ain't want nothing with Kawhi. He said, you know what?
Jimmy,
let me guard Van Fleet.
That was Jimmy's man.
No, Jimmy was supposed to be the defensive stopper, so this was
so right? Ben gonna hold his player to 12 points, and then he gonna give you 12 too?
I'll get with that. I'll take that.
That was hate. That was hate, and you know it was hate.
I'll take that if his player usually scored 30. I'll take it.
No.
I don't get the Ben love. Listen.
Can we talk?
It's not Ben love. It's just not Ben hate.
Yeah.
I would love for him to.
What more do you have to see?
I would love for him to play better, but I'm not sitting here and going to tell you him getting 16 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds is not trash.
Exactly.
He's not going to get 16 points with this team.
This is his career averages. 16, 8, and 8.
Can we talk a little bit about that's Tuesday's game? Can we talk about Tuesday's game?
I've never seen nobody saying he don't need our point guard. He don't need to shoot. I don't need Ben to shoot. This ain't Shaq. He ain't Dennis Rodman. What y'all mean? Y'all don't need him to shoot.
What difference? And this is my point. If you have shooters in all the other positions, but just this one position, there's not a shooter. The same way if you got a power forward that can't shoot.
You still got Joel Embiid on the team.
Huh? But you
still got Joel Embiid on the team.
And Embiid can shoot. Did you see what Embiid was scoring? Most of his shots was mid-range shots that was getting open because Ben was down low.
We need both. We need to keep Ben and go get Harden.
I agree.
That's what we need to do. That's what I would do. But were y'all impressed with
draft picks as they want?
Were y'all impressed with Tuesday's game? Tuesday's game, Embiid looked like he was in shape. I was impressed with, because Doc said we didn't even run our offense.
He only played a half.
He had 18 points in that first.
That's what I said. I have. I'm telling you, what's going to happen is y'all going to be screaming to trade Ben. It's going to be too late. He's going to have no trade value, and we're going to be stuck with him. He's going to want a max deal, or he's going to leave.
He got a max deal.
Ben's already got his deal.
I'm talking about another one.
He just got signed like last year.
He's 24 years old.
Exactly.
They held the same game at 28.
Maybe not. Blake Griffin started shooting jump shots better like about his 5th year.
better. Stop. Listen.
Blake Griffin wasn't no jump shot shooter when Blake Griffin wasn't nothing but dunking his first like 2-3 years.
I bet you I guarantee if I bring up Blake Griffin stats, he shot more threes in his first year probably than Ben shot his whole
you in this infatuation with everything with you is all about shooting three. I don't care. Ben Simmons never shoots a 3-pointer.
I guarantee he shot more mid-range jump shots than Ben shot.
He didn't shoot a lot of mid-range. He was all dunks.
I guarantee he
was like baby Shaq out there, John. Like, remember when Shaq just was dunk? That's what everybody hated because that's all he do is dunk.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's real nice when you're comparing your point guard to a power forward.
But that's
what's up.
But that's why I'm getting at. Like, honestly, this is what I'm saying. I can see if this was the only option you have as a shooter. If you feel a team of shooters around him. So if you're telling me one position on the floor.
So when Ben is on the floor, how many other shooters are going to be out there?
4.
No, you got B.
Hold up.
B can shoot.
Hold on. So you want B to be a 3-point shooter now?
Who said 3-point shooter? He can shoot.
No. Shooters, you mean? So y'all talk about space. We talking about shooters who can shoot the 3 because Ben is taking away space.
But that ain't
to create space.
But you're saying that
shoot the 3.
But that being said, in the game that they just played, Ben Simmons in attacking and in the pick and roll, him and B shot a whole lot of mid-range shots and was wetting them. That's what I'm saying. It don't have to be 3 or dunk. This is the problem with some of the stuff in the NBA now. Everybody thinking that's like even for real. When people talk about Steph Curry ain't just a 3-pointer or layup. Steph Curry hit a mid-range shot. Mm-hmm. The shooters, that's what I'm saying. You can shoot mid-range and be effective. Yep. DeMar DeRozan don't shoot threes. He shoot mid-range shots. He's effective.
Hold up, but who we talking about?
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying about Bede. You don't have to have a team full of 3-point shooters around Ben Simmons.
So now you don't want Bede in the post now. You want him to shoot jumpers.
In mid-range? I feel like if Embiid is in mid-range, he can either take him. If they overplay him, he can take him off the dribble. If they lay off, he can net it. Because for the most part, there's no big men that can just sit there and size up with Embiid in that mid-range position.
I'm telling you, it's going to go good. It's going to look good until the playoffs when team really game plan for the
Sixers. It's different this year.
We're going to be at the same thing we had every year.
Had no shooters for the last 2 years.
And we had no coach to make it
real coach. No coach, no shooters. We got a real coach. We got shooters, and now we got scorers as well. The boy Tyrese Maxey, I think by the end of I'm gonna say May, April, he's gonna be clicking. He already got a nice floater. I saw right now.
You might as well get rid of Ben because you got Tyrese.
But this what I'm saying about the shooters part though, Ephraim. Think about like in the starting lineup they just had. You got Tobias, who he can shoot some.
That's what I would get rid of.
He can. I wouldn't. Listen, and y'all know as much as I trumped up Tobias, if we could trade him and bring something in, I wouldn't be opposed to that at all. Absolutely. But Tobias still can shoot and score. He had like 19 on Tuesday. You still got Danny Green can shoot. You got Steph Curry that can shoot, and you got Embiid who can shoot the mid range and some of the 3. I'd rather him more inside the mid range to the basket type area. So if you got all these guys that can shoot and hit open shots. That's why I'm saying I'm okay with Ben in that setting if a coach can draw plays.
My thing is all that's going to be if you notice, he fooled our offense a couple times and Bulls have Ben figured out. Ben drives and he does not even really attack the basket. He drives, look around, and he looked to pass. That got gobbled up at least 2 or 3 times. And this is a preseason game when teams ain't even really necessarily going hard. When they start going hard, his game has not changed not one bit offensively.
The one difference.
Gobble that up in the play.
And remember, the one thing that I always said that the one thing I have to have him improve on is free throw shooting. It was only one game. He shot 4 for 5.
Sure did.
My thing is, if he can shoot from the foul line, then I think he's more aggressive in attacking the basket. And
I don't think so. I just don't think that's his mindset. I don't even think he's mindset.
But I think that it wasn't his mindset because he was scared to go to the line.
No, I don't think so.
I always thought that.
I don't think he's comfortable
mindset at all.
I don't think he's comfortable with just shooting the ball, and he feels flicked. You could tell how he even comes at the rim. I think he feels flicked, and his mindset is to pass first.
No, but when he goes at the rim, he tries to avoid contact. In the past, what he's done is try to avoid contact because he doesn't want to get fouled. Honestly,
he was still doing it. He was still doing it Tuesday.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that Tuesday.
It runs down the lane.
On the text board as soon as he did it.
He did it. Runs down the lane. He jumps in the air and passes the ball. That's all he does. He runs down the lane. 6'9", he jumps in the air and passes the ball.
How many turnovers did he have? How many turnovers did he have?
Enough. Enough for me. Listen. All right. So Ben is trash, but let's get on to the topic before we end this thing, because I gotta dispute these national TV dudes sometimes, because they always talking some extra craziness. Max Kellerman is on First Take talking about Dame Lillard will be better than Steph Curry this year, right? And he's kind of pretty much saying he's better than him now.
I could drink a cup of that.
Okay. Why are you drinking a cup of that?
Because first of all, the boy Steph is always hurt now.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about his game.
Because Clay makes Steph. Clay makes Steph.
Oh, man.
It is because there's no Clay, there's no Steph.
I'm gonna tell you what I saw. You know what I saw from Steph. this and again, we're talking preseason. I ain't watched the game tonight, but it looked like Steph was more physical, like going to the basket, like not necessarily looking like, a lot of times his legs be like he trying to hurry up and stick it in past somebody, but he looked like he was ready to engage more physical. And to me, in order for him to do that, he must feel good physically. Like I think he might have. Maybe it's the braids make him feel more hood or something. You know what I'm saying? But I like that from him. I mean, honestly, I did like that from him. It made it more like how AI attacked the basket type. You know what I'm saying? So Dame to me, I can't put Dame over Steph. I can't put him over Steph.
Okay, Ethan, what you thinking about that?
I can't put. He say some stupid stuff. He was saying bull. Remember him and Tim was screaming about Kawhi Leonard is the best player in the NBA now.
Yeah, I agree.
No, Max Kellerman.
I agree. I mean, because my thing is, I don't know. Bulls they a prisoner of the moment. Now, is Dame the man? Y'all know I got Dame. I done bought the bull like 2 pair of the bull sneaks. I like his game. I've been talking about Dame for several years, Dame Dollar. I've been piping Dame. I got much love for Dame. Dame ain't better than no Steph, man. It ain't even conversation right now. You talking about a dude who, Steph Curry, Dame Lillard this year shot 40% from 3-point range. You know how long Steph Curry did it? Every year he's played.
First of all, don't try to justify saying I roll with Dame. I've been piping Dame, because no matter, you ain't piping nobody more than you pipe Steph. So no. I don't care how much you pipe Dame.
Listen, I'm saying, listen.
So don't use that as like, see, I give Dame props. So
I do.
I give him props. I'm gonna say Steph better, no matter what.
Ben had 3 turnovers, just to let y'all know.
Okay. And 6
so
assists.
Ben, you mean Ben had 3 turnovers?
Yeah, Ben had 3 turnovers.
Assists. What, 3 turnovers, 6 assists? What's that? 2 for 1.
And that's not even a full game. You gave him 10 more minutes, he'd have had 3 more turnovers.
And 6 more assists.
That was his first game, and y'all hating on a man like that.
No, listen, man. I'm not hating. I'm just telling you what he is. He is what he always has been. So
I'm not disputing that. I think we just differ on the value. See, this the thing that gets me though. This is why because I know you say that it's a little bit different, but to me it's the same thing with Fultz. Like when people was like Markelle Fultz is trash, and then it's like you see Markelle Fultz still have some, like you see bits and pieces, like he put up stuff and you're like, man, he could do something. But they say he was drafted as a number 1 draft pick. That's trash numbers he put up. But you're saying he still can be used on his team. When he was with the Sixers, we felt like no matter what, the points, the stuff he put up, he was better than TJ. He could still be here. He could still contribute. And that's all I'm saying with Ben. I know Ben's not what we want him to be, but I'm saying what Ben contributes is not trash.
I'm
16,
saying
8 and 8 is not trash.
And exactly. I counter that to say, if we could get a better player, get a better player. There's better players out there. Harden.
Put it this way: if Ben Simmons was really on a trade block and they was willing to give up just Ben, but then it would have been done. It would have been done. You best believe Houston is trying to get the house because they know, because if they trade Harden, that means they complete rebuild, and they're going to need everything to start rebuilding it up.
That's true.
Yeah, I agree. They want them draft picks. I don't think Sixers want to give up all of them draft
exactly.
picks.
That's why Miami ain't making that deal. They're going to try to rape Miami to get him there.
About it. Sixers thinking about it.
Yeah, I believe they
Moore can say what he want. He could come on there and say he ain't want to do that, he ain't want to do that, but they thinking about it.
Doc can scream all that he don't have to shoot nonsense. He know he want him to shoot. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. He wanted to shoot. Doc ain't never played with nobody who legitimately not couldn't shoot, didn't shoot. That's a whole different type of avenue.
All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap this thing up. So, final thoughts before we roll.
Let's do this. Who do y'all say is going to be the MVP candidate this year?
In the NBA?
Before the season starts. Yeah, the NBA. And we're going to pick out, and before we go, I guess we should do NFL. We'll do our NFL MVP maybe next week. But who y'all think?
We did MVP before the season.
We did MVP NFL at the beginning of the year. Remember, my pick was Carson Wentz, so that's what
I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about who y'all. I know. I'm talking about now. I'm talking about now as the season is almost over. Who y'all think is going to win it?
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Aaron, Patrick Mahomes, or Derrick Henry.
The bull might surprise people. I wonder how many votes the bull for Buffalo will get.
Allen.
Yeah, they've been balling.
So,
my basketball MVP, Joel Embiid.
That was my pick. Okay. That was my pick.
Ethan?
That was my pick.
You already know who Ethan going with. LeBron James.
I want to say Steph, but I know Ephraim want to say it, so I'm gonna go with KD.
Comeback play. That's my comeback player of the year.
Yeah, Steph going to actually win comeback and MVP this year.
Ooh.
Go ahead, Tim. Say Kawhi.
Water.
I'm gonna go Kawhi Leonard. That's my dog.
Wait a minute, did they get Rondo over there?
No, he went to Atlanta.
No, he must have chased money.
He paid. I'm about to say he paid for chasing.
I think he live in Atlanta. I think he got his title. I mean, he got one in Boston.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
LA.
I ain't mad at that. You get money, you go home. No, I ain't mad at that at all. He got two chips, right?
Yeah, with two historic franchises.
Cut the check. At this point, you got to cut that check now.
Yeah, cut the check.
I'm so surprised we got Dwight Howard for as low as we did.
And then we gave Al Horford a boatload of money.
I know.
That was
crazy.
Wait, real quick, because this, I know sometimes we get because we in Philly or whatever, we might look and think our team. This Sixers team is deep, in my opinion. I think that's one of the reasons the Harden thing to me, because I feel like if we get Harden, I feel like we're going to have to give up a lot of pieces to bring Harden in here.
I could go with that.
I'm looking at that Sixers team, right? And,
nice.
And when I'm looking at the bench players, I'm looking at the bench. When the bench coming here and you got Shake Ball and bringing in Dwight Howard and Matisse Thybulle, I'm looking like, remember all them years that we looking at, and like when bench boys coming in, we're like, dang, on, like these dudes, like you actually
Justin
got
Anderson.
dudes.
Justin
Anderson. Well, he back. But
that's what I'm saying. I like that.
Yeah.
But he like number 12, 13 on the bench. We 10 deep, like nice.
Yeah, Korkmaz got to go though.
Korkmaz got too much. That's what I say. Y'all spend all that time. I really want to talk about the preseason game and what y'all thought about it. I guess you can we have another game on Friday. So when we come back, we could talk a little bit about that.
I mean, the main thing I'm looking for, like I said, call me, Mr. Redundant, but the main thing I'm looking for is Ben Game. I mean, I am looking for coaching and seeing how the team. I do want to see Doc kind of hold spin on how he worked with the two of them, even though Ben can't shoot. I did like what I saw as regards that, but I just think it's so early, kind of like Ethan said. I mean, this is nutty, but I'm almost projecting to the playoffs. Like I kind of know what you're getting from Ben. You're gonna get a little bit more productivity from both of them. Him and B, not you, a better coach, obviously. I think we're gonna win a lot of games this year, but that playoffs is gonna be so crucial. When they start sagging that defense back, are these other shooters, when they step up, can they go knock these shots down in the clutch? Is Ben going to be a liability when you got to pull him sometimes in the clutch? All this stuff like that.
But the funny thing is, you saying it, but you might not have to pull him in the clutch. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all kind of
if he can shoot foul shots, that's my biggest thing for Benson. He has to shoot foul shots.
We've been saying that.
Then you can keep him in the clutch because they can't just hack a shacking.
Y'all can catch us on Twitter, Spotify.
And Steph Curry and Danny Green has hit in the clutch in playoffs. So
that's true.
I agree.
All right. Thank y'all for listening. We catch y'all on Sunday after
most
the
improved
game.
Player of the league.
We got a 4:00 game, so we'll be on around 7:30 after the game. I got the Eagles.
Blowout. Steph Curry.
Blowout.
I don't think it's a blowout, but